Welcome back to NT Coins World, the home for every coin collector, hobbyist, and treasure hunter who knows that real history can be found in the palm of your hand. Today's episode is going to transport you back in time to two unforgettable years in American history, when two seemingly ordinary pennies were minted, but make no mistake, these are no ordinary coins. We're talking about two wheat pennies that are not only rich in heritage, but are also attracting serious attention from collectors across the country. So whether you're sorting through your pocket change, building a Lincoln cent album, or on the hunt for hidden gems, this deep dive into the 1936 wheat penny and the 1952 wheat penny, both in fine condition, is exactly what you need. Get ready, because by the end of this video, you'll know why these two coins deserve a proud place in your collection and what secrets they may hold in value, rarity, and historical meaning. The 1936 wheat penny is a treasured piece of American numismatic history. It was minted during a crucial time in the United States, right in the middle of the Great Depression. The economic hardships of the 1930s shaped the way Americans lived, worked, and spent. Yet despite financial strain across the nation, the U.S. Mint continued to produce coins that not only served as currency, but also reflected national identity and pride. The Lincoln Wheat Penny was already a familiar sight in every American's pocket, and the 1936 issue continued the legacy of a coin that had become an American icon. The design of the 1936 penny is the same as the earlier years of the Lincoln Cent series, originally introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse of the coin features the dignified right-facing portrait of President Lincoln. Along the top arc is the phrase "In God We Trust," with the word "Liberty" positioned to Lincoln's left and the year 1936 to the right. The absence of a mint mark below the date indicates the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. The reverse side of the coin is the classic wheat penny design, featuring two stylized wheat stalks curving inward along both sides of the coin. In the center are the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America. At the top, the motto E pluribus unum is clearly visible. This side of the coin was symbolic of prosperity and American agricultural strength, a strong message during a time when the country was clawing its way back from economic ruin. In terms of mintage, the 1936 Philadelphia wheat penny was produced in great quantity. Over 309 million coins were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, making it one of the higher mintage years for wheat cents. This availability means the coin is relatively common, but that doesn't lessen its importance or appeal. In fine condition, where the coin shows moderate wear but all major features are clearly visible, the 1936 wheat penny maintains strong collector interest. When examining a 1936 penny in fine condition, the details on Lincoln's hair and coat may be slightly worn, but the outline of his profile remains distinct. On the reverse, the wheat ears are still defined, though the top edges might appear soft. Overall, the coin still retains most of its original charm and historic beauty. Market value for the 1936 wheat penny, in fine condition, generally falls in the range of 25 cents to $1. While not a high dollar coin, it remains valuable to collectors building full sets or seeking to preserve American history. Coins with a full rim, even color, and good overall surfaces often fetch the higher end of that range. Red-brown examples with minimal spotting are especially desirable in this grade. Beyond condition, collectors are also drawn to error coins, and the 1936 penny has a particularly well-known variety, the 1936 doubled die obverse. This dramatic error features noticeable doubling on the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." This variety is one of the most famous double dies of the wheat penny series. While it is rare and not commonly found in circulation, even heavily circulated examples can command hundreds of dollars. In mint state, these coins can reach values of $1,000 to $3,000 or more, depending on the grade. Other minor errors have also been reported on 1936 wheat pennies, including die cracks, die chips, and lamination errors. While not as valuable as the doubled die, these errors are still of great interest to collectors and can boost a coin's value to $10 to $50 depending on the severity and uniqueness of the error. From a historical standpoint, the 1936 penny is more than just a coin. It's a reminder of a resilient nation on the path to recovery. It circulated during a time of change, labor strikes, and economic policy shifts under President Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal. Holding this coin in your hand is like touching a piece of America's economic and cultural transition. Collectors who pursue wheat pennies from the 1930s understand the narrative these coins represent. The 1936 issue, with its wide mintage, error potential, and historical backdrop, is a perfect representation of that decade. In fine condition, it's not just a coin, it's a legacy. Now we jump forward to another fascinating time in American history, the post-war boom era, and explore the 1952 wheat penny. The 1950s brought economic growth, suburban expansion, and a powerful sense of optimism. The 1952 Lincoln cent captures a piece of that atmosphere. Though often overlooked due to its availability, the coin carries both historical and collectible significance, especially for those assembling full wheat penny sets or searching for overlooked varieties. The 1952 wheat penny continues the original Victor D. Brenner design that had become a staple in U.S. coinage. The obverse displays the same classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, flanked by Liberty to his left and the date 1952 to the right. As with the 1936 issue, the words "In God We Trust" stretch above his head. The Philadelphia minted version of this coin has no mint mark under the date. The reverse remains consistent with the wheat penny series, featuring the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America between two detailed wheat ears. The Latin motto, A Pluribus Unum, arches above the central text. Despite its simplicity, this design holds powerful symbolism, a tribute to America's agricultural strength and unity. Mintage for the 1952 wheat penny was substantial. The Philadelphia Mint alone struck over 186 million of these coins, and when combined with the Denver and San Francisco Mint totals, the overall production exceeds 746 million. This makes the 1952 issue widely available even today, and it's commonly found in circulated condition. But for collectors focused on fine condition pieces, this date still offers a lot to appreciate. In fine condition, the 1952 penny retains a good deal of its original character. Lincoln's features are worn but clearly visible, and the reverse wheat stalks show decent definition. The coin's color is often a medium brown or red-brown, though spotting and toning can vary significantly. Collectors look for examples with smooth, even color and minimal damage for best display value. Market value for a 1952 wheat penny in fine condition is typically around $0.1 to $0.25. While it's not among the rarest dates, its affordability and historic significance make it a must-have for completing sets or teaching others about coin collecting. Higher-grade uncirculated examples can range from $3 to $10, and coins with full red color and third-party grading can sell for $20 to $50 or more in MS65 and above. Though common, the 1952 penny is not without its errors. Die cracks and chips are occasionally found, especially around the letters or Lincoln's profile. A small group of 1952 wheat pennies also exhibits BIE errors, a die break between the B and E in Liberty that appears as a vertical bar. These minor but fun errors are popular among collectors and can sell for $5 to $15 depending on condition and visibility. One of the rarest varieties from this year is the 1952 double die obverse, though it is extremely scarce. Any collector who suspects doubling on the date or inscriptions should have the coin examined by a professional grading service. Even a minor verified variety can significantly boost a coin's market value. From a historical angle, the 1952 wheat penny serves as a snapshot of post-war America. It was struck during the presidency of Harry S. Truman, a time when the country was transitioning into a modern economic powerhouse. Suburbanization, the baby boom, and Cold War tensions were all defining features of the time. This penny, circulating through diner counters and school vending machines, was part of the everyday life of that unique era. For collectors, the 1952 penny holds value beyond its copper composition. Completes important date runs, helps teach new collectors, and preserves a part of American life that was filled with optimism and forward momentum. Even in fine condition, this coin offers history, affordability, and the potential for variety discoveries. So there you have it. 2 wheat pennies, separated by 16 years but united by their place in American culture and collecting value. The 1936 wheat penny represents strength through hardship, while the 1952 wheat penny stands for progress and promise. Both in fine condition hold important positions in the Lincoln cent series and deserve a place in any serious collection. Be sure to check your coin jars and rolls. You never know when you'll come across a piece of history. Subscribe to NT Coins World for more in-depth coin stories, collecting tips, and the thrill of the hunt. Until next time, keep collecting, keep learning, and always check your change, because you never know what hidden gem might be in your pocket.